Hello. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurumi Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada. Let's all pray, Lord Ganesha, to give success in all our endeavors and remove all the obstacles from our life. Namaskara, Shubha Sanjay. Good evening, everyone. With the blessings of Lord Ganesha, let us start this beautiful and blissful evening. MANDASMITHA, a dance performance by Srimati Megha Suhas and Dr. Nishita Shetty Rao. MANDASMITHA, what a beautiful and meaningful name given to this event. The main object is to bring back a beautiful smile on the face of underprivileged children. We are privileged to have all the honored guests here. Your support means a lot to us. In spite of pandemic, you all are come here to give us a support and strength. Thank you for giving us all the support. Sorry, just a minute. Sorry for the interruption. Dr. C. Somshekhar and our Innoville District 319's chairman, Veena Niranjan, are there on their way, and they'll be here in any moment. I thank you for them also for gracing this occasion. Srimati Megha and Nishita are two beautiful, generous, compassionate, courteous, and empathetic, and very precious souls of our Innoville Club of Bangalore Blossoms. Innoville Club is an international women's organization. Its motto is friendship and service. It has clubs in over more than 100 countries and has more than 1 lakh members. Srimati Megha and Dr. Nishita are disciples of Guru Srimati Padmini Ravi. What a divine thought these two girls have got. They are worshipping God Nataraja through their dance and praying him to help them to bring back a smile to underprivileged children. And look, today, God has sent hundreds of angels, all of you, to give them strength and help them. We are very lucky to have such a generous and kind-hearted people like you in our life. Today, whatever fund is collected is donated to get the cleft surgery done to the children. A cleft is a gap or a split in the upper lip or roof of the mouth. It is present from the birth itself. Because of this cleft, so many problems also arise, like speech problem, dental problem, hearing problem, and difficulty in feeding also. About more than 35,000 children are born in India every year with this cleft deformity. And it is very sad to know that in rural areas, the children born with cleft are considered as domini. And so many times, they kill these children at birth or just abandon. People in rural area, they don't know about the surgery. Even though if they know, they can't afford to get the surgery done. Akhila Bharata Seva Samaja is one NGO which is doing a great service to such children. They are getting these cleft surgeries done to these children. And funds raised by this event is donated to Akhila Bharata Mahila Seva Samaja for the surgeries of children. Now, may I request Dr. Nishita to welcome you all.
Angikam Bhuvanam Vyasa, Vachikam Sarva Vanmyaham, Aharyam Chandra Taradi, Tam Vande Satvikam Shivam. Hayobhya start this evening with a prayer to Lord Shiva, the Lord of Dance. Good evening, everyone. I, Dr. Nishita Shetty Rao, have been given this opportunity to welcome you all for the dance performance this evening. Even though being a doctor and a mother is challenging enough, as you all must know, dance has always been something very special and close to my heart. My performance in 2019, after a gap of 25 years, is when I had the opportunity to relearn and perform Bharatanatyam under the guidance of Srimati Padmini Ravi. And here I am, 2 years later, with my good friend Megha, fulfilling my passion and living my dream. What started off as a simple duet performance has now blossomed into an amazing initiative, MANDASMITHA, meaning smile. We in India cherish our culture, and it's an important part of our upbringing, making us who we are. This culture is ingrained into our very being, and dance is easily the very soul of it for me. Dance is a crafted skill which encompasses dedication, determination, motivation, discipline, and above all, focus. India's history of dance and music, Bharatanatyam, Kathak, Kuchipudi, to name a few, are simply breathtakingly something for us to be proud of. To quote Shalu Jindal, dance means different things to different people. It's a blend of Nritya, Natya, and Rita. It's a poetic expression which tells stories to people, a subtle interfusion of drama in an otherwise classical pattern. We consider ourselves fortunate that we can showcase our country's cultural glory through these events, and this evening's recital has a reason that will bring a smile to the faces of little children. Hope our performance this evening lingers in your heart, brings you joy, and reaches your soul while encouraging many people like me to pursue their passion, no matter what the barriers can be. I'd once again like to invite my friends, family, and the Inner Wheel members for an evening of classical dance and performance. Hope you all enjoyed the performance as much as we've enjoyed preparing for it. Without further ado, let us unveil MANDASMITHA. Thank you.
Good evening, all. I'm Ramya here, the president for this year of Inner Wheel Club of Bangalore Blossoms. Gurau na prapyate, yatta nanyatrapi hi lapyate. Guru prasadata sarvam tu prapnotyena na samshayaha. Whatever is not obtained from the Guru cannot be obtained from elsewhere. With the grace of the Guru, one indeed gets everything. Guru Padmini Ravi, my salutations to you, Guru Padmini Ravi. It's a great honor to introduce our Guru Padmini Ravi to you all, dear ladies and gentlemen. Guru Padmini Ravi has completed 40 years in exploring not only the tangibles of the craft, such as movement sequences, items to perform, and its choreographies, but also the intangible benefits of the form, such as physical, mental, and emotional awareness, ability to visualize, and resilience. To state a few, Guru Padmini Ravi is a journey in dance. For over 5 decades, a performer, a teacher, and a choreographer, she reveals a new dimension to dance. She went on to explore the allied art forms such as theater, folk forms, cinematography, and film choreography. She has trained over 500 students internationally. Her journey through dance started in the year 1967. She has performed over 1,000 shows globally. She started her academy, originally known as Pradhan Dance Center, in 1980. She has to date more than 1,000 students, of whom about 500 students are leading dancers and teachers in the city of Bangalore and globally. Her expertise is wide, ranging from composition of music to blocking of movement to weaving together is a visual retreat. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big applause to Guru Padmini Ravi. A journey in dance, an amazing performer, an incredible teacher, and a magnificent choreographer who has revealed a new dimension to dance. May I request Nishita and Megha to do the salutations to the Guru? Now, I hand over the mic to Srimati Padmini Ravi.
Gurubhyo Namaha. Good evening, friends. I welcome all of you this evening to be a part of Nishita's and Megha's happiness and joy. Nishita is a very busy doctor, juggling between family, patients, and her other children and activities. And so is Megha in her own right. She does a lot of charity and bringing up kids. But why would they want to do this? Why would they put themselves in between patients? Nishita admits somebody and then she comes and does the rehearsal and then she goes back and delivers a baby. Megha is doing so much of good charitable work, and in between her children and her husband, she juggles and she makes time for the rehearsals. Now, why would they want to do that? That's because, dance gives you a certain high, and that only a dancer can know. Nothing is as addictive, I would say the word addictive, naturally, than coming on the stage and to perform. As you all know, Natya Shastra is the encyclopedia of dramaturgy, which was written about 2,000 years ago. Nobody knows who the author is, though they say a legendary name called Bharata. But then the history and the date is quite shrouded in little doubt because it spans over 400 years. and not one person can live for 400 years and write. But what this text talks about is an elaborate technique and how to do and what to do and when to do. Precise. But how was this created? So in India, everything is a narrative. Every message, everything is a narrative. It's a very interesting story. So the story goes that all the gods went to Brahma and he said, see, the world is so filled with desire and lust and it's becoming decadent. There is no morality. Can you believe somebody said this 3,000 years ago? I don't know what you would have said if you had come and lived now. And so please create an audio-visual, and these are the words of Bharata, audio-visual entertainment so that the viewer, whoever sees that, will consciously be a part of it and learn from it and elevate his consciousness to a higher level. Now, this could have been true. Maybe people those days would see a performance and engage and learn a message or two from that. But if you're talking about 21st century India, a global India, when our whole world and day is absorbed in this thing in our hand, right? What are we going to learn from watching? But the point I'm trying to say is, maybe it was created as a self-improvement tool. Because Natya Shastra is supposed to have links of Veda. It's called the fifth Veda. So the legend again says they have taken the text from Rig Veda, music from Sama Veda. We don't know what those texts. If you hear Sama Veda, it's not even music, it's chanting. It's very different from what we see and hear today in dance. So what does it mean? And I believe that it is interpreted as through words, through music, through our body, and through our emotions, we connect to the Supreme. And that is the main principle that all our Indian performing and traditional visual arts is based upon, that we are all connected to one intellect. You can call it Krishna, Shiva, Rama, Christ, Allah, it doesn't matter. There is one supreme consciousness that is there, which we connect through our body and we connect through our mind. And that's exactly what dance does. So dance has three elements. It has the technique. The technique is through the body and the mind and the emotion. You train in that technique. And then you have the content. So people usually misunderstand that dance is religious because we are all singing the songs of Rama and Krishna and Shiva. So they believe that it's a Hindu dance form. It is not. It is a universal classical form because the message is not Hindutva in terms of religion, but it is a Hindu philosophy, which is what that we are connecting to a higher being, which is what the consciousness sciences say today. That's what the metaphysical scientists say today. And that's what the consciousness studies are saying, the same thing that our Vedas and Upanishads said thousands of years ago. And we are based on that principle. Now this dancing a form of Nataraja is an interpretation of an artist because we give a form, Angikam Bhuvanam, Yasya Vachikam Sarva Vakmayam, Aharyam Chandra Taradi, Tam Numas Satvikam Shivam. Angikam Bhuvanam, your body is the cosmos. Yasya Vachikam Sarva Vakmayam, your words are the languages of the world. Aharyam Chandra Taradi, your ornaments, you have the sun and the moon as your ornaments. Tam Numas Satvikam Shivam, you are the Sattvam, and to you I surrender. This Shiva is an interpretation of an artist, of this cosmic Nirakara Nirguna, no quality, no form, no shape. But how do you focus on something that is so abstract and formless? So we have a form. This, in fact, was given as a gift from, it is given as a gift from India to CERN, the particle laboratory in CERN, Switzerland, where they also believe that the fire, it's a circle of energy. And we always believe, like the scientists believe, that we are made of atoms. We are made of energy. And something is keeping us together, because I know scientifically, if you say, all the students will know, 99% of atom is vacuum. So we are all empty. So I don't want to go into the scientific marvel and the uniqueness of our human body. But how do we use this body? How do we use this energy? How do we use our emotions to connect with something that is not out there, but in here? So dance, therefore, is an internal journey. We don't have to, yes, it's a combination of yoga in terms of whatever little understanding of yoga we have today, which is not the yoga of what was prescribed. Because we have the body, we have the mind, the focus of the mind, and without the awareness of the breath, without the awareness of the body, because what is dance? Basically, you have a space and you have a time construct. We have 1 hour today and we have ADA as a space. Within this space, these dancers are going to become somebody else, exploring somebody else's situation, somebody else's sentiments, and conveying it to the audience. So in this, so till now, what happens is we have practiced for a year. Mind, body, conscious awareness of the mind and the body and the emotion, so that we prepare. But when you step onto the stage, only the dancer will know that she or he is never in control. You just have to come there and be. And that energy that within us propels us to dance. And that's what today we are going to see these two beautiful girls explore their own energy and dance for their joy, and they want to share that joy with you, even if you don't understand. So we have chosen 5 items, and we specifically chose items that we thought would be attractive musically, because today's our challenge, classical dancers' challenge, is that we are fighting with Bollywood. We are competing with Bollywood and Hollywood and all that. So people say, oh, what is this music? I can't relate. But what is this dance? I can't relate. But for Krishnashtami, we all eat murukku and chakli. That we do. For Ganesha, we eat kadbu. And then for Diwali, we eat sweets and burst crackers. But then we don't want to know anything about the gods. It's all about holidays and it's all about parties. So when you dance, you know where you're coming from. And the DNA of an Indian will never go. So to have a deeper understanding is what we are doing. So we have taken just about 6 pieces with a different twist in the music. It's the same classical music, but we have treated the music a little differently. So the first item is called Pushpanjali, which is you offer. Now Vedas are, what is the Veda? Veda means self, knowledge of the self. If we are connected to the Vedas, then this is about knowledge of ourselves, our body, our mind. So when we offer flowers to the gods above, actually we are inducing the strength from within us so that we can move through the performance without any obstacle. So the first item is called a Pushpanjali in Ragam Brindavana Saranga, set to Ekatalam. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy. 1 hour of no WhatsApp, no Facebook, no phone, nothing will, the heavens are not going to fall. Just enjoy. And phones on silent, please. Why should one learn dance? It is not because you can participate in competitions. Yeah, that of course. Do your arangetram, the first debut performance. Tell everybody that my daughter is doing arangetram. I've got 5 costumes, and then the next person says, okay, I'm going to get 7 costumes. It's none of it. Why should each one of us should encourage our child to dance? Because it does something to their mind and their body and their emotions. You all know, there are many doctors. You have happy chemicals, especially with this COVID. Children are, I think, the psychiatrists and the psychologists are the most benefited out of this COVID. So many people are depressed. So many children are depressed. They are insecure because they can't connect from within. It's all out there. Everything is an external stimulant. Everything is an external connect. Everything out there which we think is distraction, it's not distraction, it's dangerous. So how do you allow the children to link in? When you sit here and when it pains, you have to sit and keep your hands for 100 or 200 counts, it pains. So you drop. But in dance, you cannot drop. You have to create the resilience to keep your hand here for 100 counts no matter what. It gives you discipline. It gives you a sense of achievement. One day you will be sitting for 50 counts. The next day you'll be sitting for 100 counts. But it gives you a sense of achievement. And when there is a physical exercise, you're producing the happy chemicals. And you feel good about it. And when you hear stories and when you do things which are not you, it's a distraction. Now, are you saying that when you watch a film on Netflix or Amazon, are you engaging in it? No. You're answering, you're looking at your Facebook. There also we are not engaging, right? There is no, you're getting so in a fleeting moments of interest. Fleeting, there is no focus, there is no silence, there is no calm. That's what dance teaches you. And it makes you sensitive to rhythm, sensitive to music. You don't have to sing, but you have to understand music. Like every child in the West, they learn ballet and they are taught to appreciate the opera. We go from here to Europe to watch an opera performance. The moneyed people, they go there and watch. Why? Because it is important to understand and appreciate your music. If Rahman is doing the music, he's using the classical ragas. He's using Sindhu Bhairavi, he's using Natak Kuranji, he's using Brindavana Saranga, except you don't know. Other than if a Madhuri Dixit or an Aishwarya Rai dances, it looks so beautiful because they are trained. All the dance choreographers are trained, whether it was Saroj Khan, whether it is Ganesh Acharya or whether it's Vaibhavi Merchant, they're all trained in classical dance. Shankar Mahadevan, Hariharan, name the good, what's her name, Shreya Ghoshal. So it's important to understand the aesthetics of Indian music and movement. And as a learner, as a performer, you start understanding the rhythm and the music and what it does to the artist. I think that's the most important thing. So the music and rhythm does something to you. The next item is called a Jati Swaram. Jati is movement, right? Swaram is the musical notes. The movements are coordinated and choreographed to the music. It is a very traditional composition of Tanjore quartet. The Tanjore court in 19th century, this 1800s, did a lot of contribution to the nourishment and the advancement of the today's Bharatanatyam, the repertoire. So it's one of the traditional compositions of the Tanjore Quartet, and set to Thodi Ragam and in Tisharanadai, but we have taken artistic liberties to blend the music with an interesting twist. Jatiswaram.
Girijam ಕುಜಧಣೆ ಕುಜಂ ತೋಂದಗಧಣೆ ಕುದಗಿಣ ಕುಜಧಣೆ ಕುದಂ ತೋಂದಗಸನಿ ದಮನಿ ಮಗ ಮಗ ರಿಸ ಗಮದ ಸನಿ ದಮನಿ ಮಗ ಮಗ ರಿಸ ಗಮದ ಗಣ ಕದಿವಿ ಜಣುದ ಗದರಿ ತದಣ ಜಣುದ ದಿಗಿ ದರಿ ಕಿಡತು ಸರಿ ತದಣ ಜಣುದ ದಿಗಿ ದರಿ ಕಿಡತು ಸರಿ ತದಣ ಜಣುದ ದಿಗಿ ದರಿ ಕಿಡತು சரி கரி காம கம சரி கம பத நி சரி சரி கரி சரி ரி நி த நி சா நி சரி சரி காரி சரி 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 ச நி த ம த ம க ம கரி சரி 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 ச சரி கரி காம கம சரி கம பத நி சரி சரி கரி சரி ரி நி த நி சா நி சரி சரி காரி சரி சரி த நி ச சரி சரி கரி சரி ரி நி த நி சா நி சரி சரி காரி சரி சரி த நி ச நி த ம த ம க ம கரி சரி 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 கரி கம கம த சரி கம பத நி ச சரி கரி கம கம த சரி கம பத நி ச சரி கரி கம கம த சரி கம பத நி ச கெதி சம் த கெதி சம் கெதி தட ஜணு தி மி த கெதி சம் த கெதி சம் கெதி தட ஜணு தி மி த த நி சா நி த நி சா நி ரி நி ச த நி த ம த த நி சா Get it
To understand dance, we also need to know a little bit of cultural history of our country. All the songs that have been adapted for the repertoire for the past 150 years have been taken from the repository of the classical poetry converted into music by great stalwarts of Indian classical music. So Natya Shastra does not say just about dance. It's dance, music, and theatre, a combination. But over the decades, over the centuries, it has developed into 3 different forms: the classical music, classical dance, and theatre. But in the Natya Shastra, it was all a combination. So you should know how to sing, you should know how to dance, and of course, you should know how to act. When we say act, we talk about the abhinaya, right? The facial or the communication that is in the stylized gesture. So we always take compositions that have been written 100, 200, 500, 600, 700 years ago by saint poets, by classical poets, by contemporary poets. So in India, we had something called the Bhakti movement, where because of the Islamic invasion and the Christians coming in, and people also were very tired, and because of our caste system. So they thought that Hindu gods were never accessible, right? So because they have to do yagnas, and it's too complicated. Sanskrit itself is very complicated, and everything was very complicated in their mind. So what they did, they started converting to other religions. So we had about 200 years or 300 years of something called the Bhakti movement, where with no communication between the north, south, east, west of our country, no WhatsApp, no phones, no letters, no communication, but still there were poets in all over the world, all over the country, creating a type of connect with our gods, be it Krishna, be it Rama. Instead of saying, oh, you're this and you're that, and you have to do the yagna and in order to connect, they made them followed the Puranas and the Mahabharata and Ramayana, giving in of human form, human qualities, human emotions, right? Because we always say, if you don't do Ramanami, Rama will get angry. If you don't do Krishna Janmashtami, Krishna will get angry. No, because he has no likes, dislikes as a form. There's this saint, Tyagaraja, who loved Rama, who saw Rama. Whether he saw Rama with a bow and arrow, we don't know. But he saw something there, and which he called that energy, Rama. And he has written so many compositions praising that Rama. And the description and the devotion and his love for Rama has so beautifully come in his compositions. And we have taken one of those compositions here. The challenge of dance is the language. In our country, there's so many languages, but dance is a universal language. So when we take languages, other languages, like Telugu or Tamil or Hindi or Marathi, or so many compositions are there. But we have to understand the language. So that's the first thing that is an advantage for those who learn dance. Because we as teachers have to teach them what it means. Jagadananda Karaka. Jagat, this world, Anandam, happiness. Karaka, he gives. How does he give you happiness? Not by giving you an Audi or a BMW, not by giving you a holiday home in the Alps. No. According to Hindu philosophy, the Ananda is to realize that you are not you. You are a part of the divine, the divine matrix. So that is the knowledge. When we say jnana, it's not jnanam about physics, chemistry, biology, or mathematics. It's not, or computers. It's the knowledge that you, who you think, this limited body, limited mind, limited soul, emotions that you have, you're not that. You're much above that. But you think you are that and limiting yourself. The moment you know that you are not that, you're liberated. That is the Ananda. So he says, Jagadananda Karaka. And he goes on to describe him as all abstract. You are the sun and the moon. You are the person who, as Krishna, stole from the butter from the various gopis. And you are the one that is in the color of the gems. And you are the one who is the four Vedas, the Nirakara Rupa. You are Shiva. You are Brahma. You are Vishnu. He puts Rama beyond Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. And you are all of that. And by realizing you, by knowing you, I get the Ananda, because I know that I am not this body, mind, and emotion. I'm connected to you at that level. Jagadananda Karaka is one of the Pancharatna Kritis. Pancharatna, 5 gems of Sri Tyagaraja. This is one of the compositions in Natai Ragam, set to Aditalam. We have taken this in the format of a Varnam with jatis, with rhythmic interludes. So, to do music for dance is a multi-layered process. First, we take the script, whichever we want to take, and then we analyze the meaning. And of course, this song, this music are all set. This has been set for many, many centuries, so you can't mess with the music, the format of the music. But then you decide, you explore how you can improvise within the very, very strict format. And then we bring in the rhythmic interludes, and we bring in the musical element. And it takes a lot of time and effort and money to make music for classical dance. There are many, many wonderful, very talented, very senior musicians have worked to bring this project together when we recorded. And the Shollukattu, the Dhalang Kutakati Kutakatati Kitatom, is being rendered by my daughter, Lakshmi Ramesh. And the singer is Neela Ramanujam, the mridangist is N.G. Ravi, and the flautist is Ravi Chandra Kulur, and then guitar and the keyboard, Praveen D. Rao. Many, many people have worked on this, a beautiful composition. And I would like you to open your mind and really see what the music does to you and the movement does to you. Because at the end of the day, the receiver must have an open mind. Enjoy.
jum. Ta ri ta ka jum. Ta jum. Ta ka jum. Ta jum. Jum. Ta dit ta ri ta ka jum. Ta jum. Dit ta ri ta ka jum. Ta jum. Ta ri ta ka jum. Ta jum. Ta ka jum. Ta jum. Jum. Ta jum. Jum. Jum ta jum, dit tari da jum ta jum, tari da jum ta jum, ta jum ta jum, jum ta jum, jum ta dit tari da jum ta jum, dit tari da jum ta jum, tari da jum ta jum, ta jum ta jum, jum ta jum, jum ta dit tari da jum ta jum, ta ding da ding da ta ding da ta ding da ta ding da ta ding da dit tari da jum ta jum, ta ding da ding da ta ding da ta ding da dit tari da ding da dit tari da jum ta jum, ta ding da ta ding da ta dit tari da ding da ta jum ta jum ta dit tari da jum ta jum, ta ding da
Jaya Kumudahita Paripurna गज पोषक निमिष वैरि वारिद समीरण खगतुरंग सत्कवि हृदालया गणित वानराधिपनतांग्रियुग शांत चित्त जनक जाधिप सरोज भव वरदा अखिल गदानंद कारक सृष्टि स्थित्यंत कारक मित कामित फलदा समान गात्र शशीपति सुताब्दि भगहर अनुराग राग राजित कथा सारहित गदानंद कारक सानि परि समरि सपा महिमाद्भुत सुखविजन सदन सुरमुनि गण विहित कलश नीर निधि रमण पाप जग नृसिंह वर त्यागराजा विनुत गदानंद कारक
The next item is a bhajan on none other than Lord Shiva. There have been many, many poets whom we don't know who they are, but then their compositions lives because somebody picks a very beautiful song, but composed by somebody whom even the author is, the poet is unknown. And this composition is one of those. Shankara Girijapate Vamadeva Mahadeva Parvati Suhave. Shankara, who is the husband of Girija, Vamadeva, the one who has her in the left side of his body, Mahadeva, Parvati Suhave, you love Parvati. And then it goes on to describe Nandi, how he plays the drums for his dance, and how he brings Ganga and tucks it on his matted locks of hair, and how he burns Kama, the desire, when he was doing penance to distract him from his very deep penance. Manmata, in the form of human form, comes and distracts him with the Cupid arrows. So he's burnt, and the baspam, he has it all over his body, while Shakti, the woman, has the chandanam. While he wears the snake, she wears the jewelry. And both of them together form such a beautiful form. He is wearing the Runda Mala, the mala made out of skull. Now, if we were to logically reason this out, we can't. I mean, if somebody wears basmam all over his body and wears just a very skimpy tiger skin around his waist, and with matted locks, and with the basmam with a snake, and comes, I mean, he comes home, Shiva comes home, knocks the door, we'll be scared, we'll call the police. So now why would you give this form? Shrishti Sthiti Samharam. The omnipresent, the omnipotent creates as Brahma, protects as Vishnu, and destroys Shiva. They are the job description. But what does Shiva destroy? He doesn't destroy us or this creation. He destroys after every cycle, of life. The body goes, ages, dies, and punarjanmam. That's the Hindu philosophy, that the soul lives on. There is no death to the soul. So this kind of a metaphysical, metaphorical form is Shiva. A bhajan on Shiva.
our Inner Wheel Club District 319 Chairman Srimati Veena Niranjan is here with us today. May I request her to address the gathering? Please, ma'am, come.
A very good afternoon, good evening to each one of you present here. Namaskara, Shubha Sanjay. I am so blessed to be part of this event today. I didn't stand in front of the podium because the podium is as tall as me. So I thought I'll just show my face to all of you. And it was really very nice. You know, when I entered the hall, it was a completely different world. It felt like I was entering a temple. The stage is so beautifully set up. It is like, it felt so pious. It's a complete contrast to the outside traffic on the main road that we see. And indeed, we are all blessed. And I'm especially blessed to be here today, to witness the beautiful and soulful performance of Nishita and Megha, and the guidance of Guru Padmini. And it was so wonderful to listen to Guru Padmini explain each and every aspect to us about our culture, about our mythology, about our gods. I think somewhere we've lost touch with our own culture. As she was saying, we go outside to see other performances. But yes, maybe just, we do not understand what we are doing, what our culture actually tells us. If we just go deeper in and understand why certain things are being followed, I'm sure we would get back to the roots of our culture, because there's something very special. It's very important, and it has a meaning. It's a very meaningful culture, and we are blessed to be born into this culture. It is indeed a pleasure today to witness this pious and soulful performance. And I'm sure you all know the cause why this fundraiser. It's a fundraiser for children, cleft lip surgery for children. And Inner Wheel Club of Blossoms is doing this fundraiser. You're all here, you're aware, and you're part of this wonderful event, because you're all here to give to society and to be a part of this fundraising event that is being done towards this wonderful cause. We are part of Inner Wheel. The women, many of us women here, I'm sure you all know about Inner Wheel since you're already part of this event, but I'd just like to tell you all a little more. Inner Wheel is one of the women's largest service organizations in the world. We are a service-based organization. We are a friendship-based organization. Friendship and service is our motto. We are a local organization. We are an international organization. We are spread all over the world, globally spread, and with more than 1 lakh members. In India and in Bangalore itself, we are more than 1,600 members, and we have 40 clubs. And Inner Wheel Club of Blossoms is one of these clubs. So the amount of service that you can see, the fundraising done today will go towards a wonderful cause and will relieve many children of the problems that they would be facing. Similarly, we also work towards many other causes like education of children and heart surgeries and women empowerment. This year particularly, we are looking into more of women empowerment, because our theme, each year our theme changes. And this year our theme is Pink First. Pink First meaning women first, and the priority being women, and empowering women to stand up on their own and become independent. So it is so important. Women force is a very strong force. And if we empower that force, we empower the whole nation and the whole world. So the strong women, stronger world is another motto that we are looking at this year. So with that, I would like to say it's really wonderful that you all are being part of this cause. And it would be really wonderful if many more women here would join our organization and be a part of it and help do our best towards every little cause that we can, reach out to the needy and help and uplift them to a little bit better than what they are doing. Even if we are able to reach out to a few lives, it would be a really wonderful thing that we all would be doing. And we are indeed blessed to be part of this wonderful organization through which we are doing service each and every year. And it's not about, everybody can reach out and do a bit of service. But when we are part of a wonderful organization like this, we carry on month after month, year after year. And our organization has been running and is soon about to reach 100 years. So it just shows the strength and the power with which our organization has been working. So to continue year after year and reach out is more important. So please come and be a part of our organization and support what we are doing. Thank you.
Thank you, District Chairman Srimati Veena Niranjan, for supporting us and spending your valuable time with us. Now, next, over to Guru Srimati Padmini.
This evening, they've been very kind to call me a guru. Over and over again, they've been very, very generous with their description. But a guru is someone who can shift the paradigm of somebody's thought. And I hope, right now I'm just a teacher, an acharya, who is transmitting knowledge, but I hope I am touching something in their lives, and then maybe I will be a true guru. I think we are almost coming to the end of today's performance. We have 2 more items. The next item is the most exciting of the repertoire. So the traditional repertoire has a set pattern. So you begin with an item which is kind of warming up, and then we have an item which familiarizes you to rhythm and music, and then we introduce through another item where you start your abhinaya, or the facial expression, telling a story, communicating something, and then it goes on. And then last one is something called a tilana. In Hindustani music, it's called tharana, where there is no sentiment. The only sentiment that the dancers are communicating is joy, and the exhilaration, the energy of the music, and the complicated, intricate rhythm patterns that we do in the choreography. Tilana in Raga Malika set to Ekatalam. Before we, Arun Vandasha, there is a car 1492 on the road. They need to remove it immediately. Thank you.
తదిం తజనుదిం తకిడధీరం తదిం తజనుదిం తకిడధీరం తదిం తజనుదిం తకిడధీరనా తదిం తజనుదిం తకిడధీరనా ధీరన 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 తదిం తజనుదిం తకిడధీరన 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 ధీరన 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 తదిం తజనుదిం తకిడధీరన
We come to the last piece. When we buy something, when we go somewhere, we enjoy and we have an experience. But this whole journey, they own this experience. They will own it forever. And because the experience is so exhilarating, they want to do it more and more and more. And I don't think Megha or Nishita would have been able to embark on this journey without the complete support of their families, which I really, really appreciate. And there is a kind of madness in artists. There's a kind of madness. It is an addictive madness. And it also may, spill over in their lives. They're crazy girls with crazy energies. But their families have been a rock support. And I thank both their families for having given him the encouragement and their support to what they have done. The last item is, again, a bhajan of a contemporary poet, which clearly distills the essence of our Hindu philosophy. It says, Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayanam Krishna Damodaram Vasudevam. It's a Nama Sankirtanam. And then it says, Kaun kehta hai Bhagavan aate nahi. My Hindi is very bad, but just pardon I have a very strong Tamilian accent in my Kannada and Hindi, but I'll try. So he says, who says God will not come? God will come because he's not coming because you're not calling him out with the dedication of Meera. Kaun kehta hai Bhagavan khate nahi? Who says he will not eat? He will eat if you feed him like Shabari did with the dedication. So we have given the stories of two legendary characters, Meera for her devotion to Krishna, and when the Rajput princess is, her husband demands that she should die, she should drink, she should be given poison, she has complete trust and faith, the surrender to the God. In this instance, it's Krishna. So she drinks the poison and of course she goes. That's another story. Shabari was a very beautiful young woman and she has always wanted to see Rama, and from the time she was young, she picks up the good fruits. She eats, tastes it, the not nice, so nice fruit she discards, and she keeps the beautiful, good tasting fruits so that she can give it to Rama if he is passing through. And she waits for years and years and years, and finally, when she's very old, she doesn't give up. She keeps waiting for Rama, and finally he comes and she gives him the fruit with all dedication, and Rama gives her the moksha or the liberation. The last one is, who kaun kehta hai Bhagavan naachte nahi? Who says he won't dance? He's not dancing with you because you don't have the dedication and love of the gopis. The gopis' love towards Krishna is so beautiful that unless and until you love your God, you will never you can't fear your God. You have to love him. And in dance, we love our gods because it is not serious. Dance is all about communicating that love and affection and having that experience of fun. So I hope that Megha and Nishita will have these experiences cherished in their memories and share it with their children, their family, and see that they take these ideas of our Hindu philosophy and use it in their everyday life. The artistic processes of dance, the resilience to pain, to smile through pain, to have discipline, and all. That's what I used to tell them, that every day you do the same dance over and over and over again. There's a certain monotony which sets, then it becomes very mechanical. So I was making fun with them. I said, every day you see your same husband, but you can't keep it mechanical. You have to induce that romance every day, like you have to do your dance every day as if you're doing it for the first day. And so I wish they keep their romance going in their marriages and their dedication to their parents-in-law and their children. And I wish them the very best. And it was a lovely, lovely experience teaching them and being a part of their journey. And I thank each one of you to have come and supported them. Achyutam Keshavam, a bhajan in Ragamalika.
केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसी बुलाते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसी बुलाते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं मेरे शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं मेरे शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणम् अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणम् अच्युतं केशवम् अच्युतं केशवम् अच्युतं केशवम् अच्युतं
Wow, what a wonderful performance. Amazing, isn't it? Megha and Nishita, both are beautiful dancers. That their dance postures and expressions took us to the entirely new world. Their passion, dedication, and hard work is seen in their performance. Their energy level is unimaginary. The credit equally goes to the person behind this, that is their guru, Srimati Padmini Ravi. I can't stop myself saying thank you to Guru Padmini Ravi. Thank you, ma'am, for all the hours you have spent, the attention you have given to them, efforts you have put, knowledge you have passed on, and guidance you have offered. A special touch you have given is really great. I request all the audience to give a big applause to Guru Srimati Padmini Ravi. Now, here comes the last part. Vote of thanks by Srimati Megha Suhas.
I don't know if I'll be able to speak. I'm just so overwhelmed. I can hear my friends say, yeah. Okay. Whenever I'm offered in devotion with a pure heart, a leaf, a flower, fruit, or water, I accept with joy the Bhagavad Gita. With a grateful heart, I thank God for this opportunity to offer my art to this noble cause and all present here. There are two kinds of gurus, Niyat and Aniyat, Satcharitre by Sai Baba. God sends Niyat gurus like my Paddu auntie to facilitate you to your highest good. I have learned from auntie from the tender age of 10 years old, and throughout each stage, my learning has been different. She always says that mere knowledge is not enough, and it's only through experience is the learning holistic. This particular learning, auntie, I have experienced complete surrender, mindfulness, operating from inside your being, yoga with everything, the body as an instrument of joy, equanimity, and offering, is what I have learned. Auntie, words are just not enough to express my gratitude. I thank you for your constant guidance and blessings. Thank you, dearest Lakshmi and Shruti, for taking the time off your busy schedule and mentoring us. Not only my Rama on stage, but my real-life Shiro, Dr. Nishita Shetty Rao. You are a blessing not only to thousands of families being a doctor, but a blessing in my life too. Nishi, I thank you for all that you have done for me. Nishi and I could not have done this without our backbone, our family. Thank you for your support, Suhas, Diya, Siddhartha, Mars, Shadow, Mahesh. Yeah, I mean, most of you all know Mars and Shadow. Mahesh, Siddhant, Laksh, and of course Leo, our parents and our in-laws. Thank you, dear friends, who have always been our moral support, our strength, and motivated us throughout our journey. I would like to thank our Charter President, Sunita Akka, President Ramya, and my entire Blossoms family for being our constant cheerleaders, giving us so much love, warmth, and support. The success of this noble cause and event was highly dependent on all of you. Every drop of water makes the mighty ocean. Thank you to all the donors for your blessings and contribution in being instrumental in bringing a smile on the children's faces. A special thank you to Mr. Sandesh Hegde from Mumbai, who has contributed for 30 surgeries, Mr. Sitaram Shetty from Dubai, and Jyotsna. Thank you, dear audience, for being present here to encourage us and promote the arts as well. A big round of applause to each one of you all. I would like to thank the staff of ADA Rangamandira for their support. Thank you, Arun, for being the light in our show. A big round of applause to Arun. It's such a pleasure to work with you. I would like to end my thank you note from a quote from the Upanishad. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Meaning, may all become happy. May all be free from illness. May all see auspiciousness everywhere. May none ever feel sorrow. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I am pretty forgetful. I'm very sorry. Thank you so much, Sampath and team, for the lovely video and photography. Thank you so much. A big round of applause to them too. Thank you so much. Again, I forgot. Okay. So, yes, I would like to thank our dear friend Sushma and Meena for the wonderful makeup that, you'll witness today. Thank you so much, one and all. Have I forgotten anything? Thank you.